Now you ask in general, Jewish life in Poland. The only trouble was, it was anti-Semitism was terrible in Poland. The German propaganda and also the native anti-Semites, the Endecja, organized pogroms on Jews. There was big pogroms on Jews in Pszytek, a city in Poland, in 1936 I think, and other cities. The Jews used to come to a marketplace, and there were always some hooligans used to come and knock over the stands with the merchandise. And this was going on up to the last minute. And in the last minute, when Germany attacked Poland, we had an appeal. Dear citizens, come join us to protect your country. I became a medic and I got to the army. If it's interesting, you let me tell you that. I worked in a hospital, and I was befriended by a Catholic priest, Father Jagla. I mentioned him in many of my books because he was later in Siberia. And I met him after the war. I met him. He was still survived. So Jagla was, you know, the most hospitals in Poland are served by nuns.
Sisters.
And the nurses are nuns. So their profession. So I was a Jew who left the Orthodox community, and then I went to Katzenelson's Gymnasium, and I became a medic. So he always used to tell me, Herman, what do you want to be? He said, I dream of being a doctor. I want to go in the medical field. So he said to me, listen, you come from a poor Jewish home, and it will be hard. We have numerous clauses in Poland. It says they take only so many Jews, you know, in school. Mm-hmm. And if they take him, they sit on the left side, left banks. So he said, you will never make it. If you want to go to medical school, you join the Polish army. If you serve 3 years, later day on their own expense. I know you're a good medic. I will give you a recommendation. You join the Polish army, and then you will be able to study. I think they have the same system here too. Mm-hmm. So I went. He gave me a form. I filled it out. He wrote in step. I don't know what, because before I saw it, he said, don't worry about it, what I wrote there. And we sent it off. August 3rd, 1939. There was not a birthday party. So I had a girlfriend, so I was invited to her parents. I came home. This was Sunday. Monday morning came a yellow slip to report to the polk of the Olanis in Lodz, through services, the Polish army. So the doctor just looked at me, squeezed there a little bit, knocked on my lungs. Good. And only God knows, I didn't know that 3 weeks later, September 1st, will be World War II.
Yeah.
The Germans will come in. And my units kept going and going and going. And then we crossed the Bug River. And 2 weeks later, I worked in a small hospital, in a church. We occupied a small church. So I'm telling it in one of my books. And then the Russians come in, like I told you, Ruke vверх, hands. So, and this was my story. How maybe I don't know. Sometimes I say maybe this was God's will. This is why I survived.
That's right.
Because all my family perished, all of it. My girlfriend, my family, all of them. One aunt who didn't listen to my grandfather, she wanted to go to Palestine. He said, no girl of mine will go on a ship with boys to Palestine. He said, but she didn't listen to them. She survived, the only one. The rest of them all perished. The whole family. I'm the only one.